Good afternoon and welcome back to Healthy Bods. My name's Claire and today is Weigh-in Wednesday. So first thing on a Wednesday morning, I get up and the first thing I do is I take all my clothes off and I weigh myself. So today I only lost ½ pound, and I say only ½ pound, but this is like simulates a pound of fat. So I have lost literally half of that. So, you know, it's come off. I'm trying not to be disheartened, but I do have a doctor's appointment in a couple of weeks to discuss all my medication, because for what I'm eating, it should be coming off a lot quicker. And I know I'm not exercising. And next week on Monday, Dougie has his second lot of injections, and then he can start going out. So that'll be really exciting. And yeah, so I can start building up my fitness. I've been feeling really low lately and really like I had that virus, and this morning I woke up, and if I didn't have Solomon to get up and ready for college and Dougie to feed and get out and the cats to feed, I probably would have stayed there, because I just felt absolutely exhausted. And I don't know whether it's a change in weather, because when like you get to spring and you get the lighter days and the better weather, you do start to feel really good, don't you? And think, oh, you can have a spring in your step and everything. And I think with like autumn, winter, the opposite happens. And I really do feel it. But it will help getting out in the fresh air and going for walks. And I really want to go to some woods and just trudge through some leaves, crispy leaves. There's some really nice woods nearby, and you follow a stream. It's great for dogs because they can just like dip in and out of the stream when they want. And right at the end of this walk, there's like a no through area, so they can't go anywhere, they can't run off anywhere. So it's ideal when you're training and everything. Not that I think Dougie will go far, he seems quite attached to Solomon and I at the moment. He's just waiting for his dinner, and if you wait a minute I will get him and show you him. He's getting really heavy now, so it won't be much longer I'll be able to lift him. But he's so cuddly and he's so lovely, and he's really good at night still. Last night I got up at 2:30 to let him out, and he went toilet, and then I got up at 6 and let him out, and then I went back to bed for an hour. And apart from that, you don't hear a peep out of him. As long as he has a treat when he comes back in. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. As long as he has a little treat when he comes back in to say good boy, you just say bed, and he goes straight off to sleep. He was whining a bit this morning because the cats were the other side of the baby gate tormenting him. But other than that, he's perfect. When I went to Lidls shopping, I come back and he'd just woken up from being asleep. So, you know, he's really content. But he's getting up on the windowsill now and looking out the window, and also stealing stuff off the windowsill that he can. So, yeah, he's investigating things more now. But he's perfect. He's just so lovely. So it'll be really good next Monday when he has his injections. Then we can start taking him out, which will be really exciting. It'll be really good just to get some fresh air, because even if you're feeling really low, just getting that little bit of fresh air can just lift your mood. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying not to be disheartened. Although, like years ago, if this had happened and I only put on only lost ½ pound, I would have probably gone off the rails. But I'm so controlled now, because I know it's not because I'm overeating or eating the wrong things. I know that, which is why it's so frustrating. And as per usual, Dougie's got a plastic container and making loads of noise. He's grown so big, haven't you? Do you want to come and say hello, Dougie? Do you want to come and say hello? Come here. Come here. Thank you. Oh. So here he is, and he's getting very big. and quite heavy, aren't you? Hey, I won't be able to lift you up like this much longer, but he's absolutely gorgeous. He's so sweet, and he's obviously in a playful mood. It's nearly his dinner time, which he's waiting for. So you've just got another hour to wait, and then you can have some dinner. Hey, because that's your favourite word, isn't it? He's a real foodie. He's a typical Labrador. So, yep. Right, we'll put you down. I have started my meditation. I haven't done my journaling yet, but I have started my meditation, and that's really helped with my moods. So I went shopping today at Lidls, and I've done a food haul, which I'll put on the end of this video. And I was getting a bit frustrated. There seemed to be a lot of like men in their 80s going around and dawdling where I wanted to go and not making up their mind about things and stuff. And there's quite a few. I don't know. It's a special morning for the elderly. But then I thought, well, I wasn't feeling very well, and I was probably dawdling as well, so they're probably getting frustrated with me. But I really like Lidls. I know where everything is. I can go round in 20 minutes, and it's really good. So we're all stocked up for a week. Solomon wanted Chinese tonight, but funds are really, really low. It's quite dire at the moment. So I said no, and I shall be cooking something. I think I cooked some chicken the other night, so I will probably have that with some type of sauce and vegetables. Solomon, I think he's after a takeaway, so I might cook him pizza that we've got in the freezer. The chilli that I made, I've portioned up into 3 individual portions, and that's gone in the freezer. So that's like 3 weeks worth of chilli for me, which is really good. It's like one meal I don't really have to think about, just defrost and cook. So yeah, so that's this week. I am going to try something different again this week. So I eat very low carb, but what I'm going to try and do, I have got an app that I was given or recommended when I got diabetes. I think it's called Oviva. So I'm going to start logging my food on there as well. And I'm not sure whether that does like calories or not, but I'm going to try and do sort of, rather than just eat low carb, I'm going to try and log my calories, which I haven't done for years. So that'd be interesting to see. My sugar levels are still quite stable. They're not under 7 at all, but they're sort of around, I got them down to, I think it was 7.6 last week, but they're averaging around 9. So it's under 10, which is amazing, because when I got my results probably about a year ago, they were just like through the roof. And I can't remember, because the doctors measure it differently to what the glucose monitor does. So I think it was, I want to say in the 80s, it was super high. And I didn't eat sugar, I didn't eat chocolate or cakes or biscuits, but what I did have was a really high carb diet, which we now know converts into sugar. And, you know, I've cut out everything. I used to be a carb junkie, and I've cut it all out. So why the weight's not coming off quickly, I do not know. I lost 3 stone really quickly, and now it seems to be a bit of a struggle. So I'm going to keep going. I've got to keep going, because, you know, I want to keep this channel going, and I want to be real. You know, I want to be real with you about, you know, it is slow, and people do go through plateaus, and I've explained this before, but I just wanted to keep going and just find out what's going to work for me, because I've been through loads of health problems. I think my body's really changed, and what worked before is not working now, and it's just finding that key to unlock the weight loss, and I just need to find it. So I have bought some Greek yogurt this week. I'm going to go back to Greek yogurt and fruit in the morning, and count it all in as calories, and see how I go. So ½ pound. So I've lost 42 and a half of these. So that's just over 3 stone. So, you know, I just have to be really proud of that. And then for anyone that's new, I've got these Russian dolls. And for every stone that I lose, I reveal another Russian doll. So that's the 3 that I've revealed so far for the 3 stone that I've lost. And then I've got this bikini body where I put in a pound for every pound I lose, and when I lost a stone, those pounds are transferred into this money box, and this is one of the ones that you have to break to get it open, and it's already got a massive crack because I dropped it 3 weeks ago. But it's getting really heavy because there's already money in it before I lost the 3 stones. So I've got £42 in there in pound coins plus other money, so it'll be quite interesting to see what I've got in there when I eventually open it up, or when I can't put any more money in it. I'm sure Solomon will help smash it up, because you know what teenagers are like. Give them a hammer and they're happy. So I'm going to do these positivity cards that I've got that I do every time. So I'm just going to shuffle, give them a good shuffle, and then we'll cut them in half, and then we're going to take the top one, and we have got, it's a quote by H.G. Wells: "If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. If you fell down yesterday, stand up today." And I will put a screenshot on as well. And that's so true. Like years ago, oh, hang on a minute. Dougie. Good boy. Sorry, Dougie wanted to go out. So years ago, if I'd have only lost £1/2, which again is half of one of those, then I would have been really disheartened, and I probably would have just had a few days of just eating rubbish, thinking what's the point. But I'm going to stand up again, because I know that it's not because of what I'm eating. I'm on a lot of medication, and I have got an appointment with my doctor in a couple of weeks to discuss all my medication, because I feel that some of it is stopping me from having a quicker weight loss. But I just have to think that, you know, it's 3 stone and £1/2 off, so I really have to be grateful for that, and keep going, and it's going to help when I get out for walks as well. So that'll be amazing. And I always feel better. I don't know if you've got a dog, had a dog. When I go out on my own, which I have tried to do, I just feel so self-conscious. And I have been a bit panicky since I've been ill and had my car accident. I have been a bit panicky about going out. But you know, a dog forces you. When I've had my dogs before, I've been out all weathers, hail, snow, rain, because dogs have to go out. So, and it's really important that we train Dougie up and socialise him like really quickly, so that he gets used to going out, and will just be a more loving dog, really. And I can't wait to get on the beach, which will be amazing. So I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to put the Lidls food haul on the end, so you can see what I've bought for the week. It was actually quite a cheap week, really, because the dried sausage that I bought Solomon was £4, and I bought some cleaning stuff, and that's all extra to what I would normally buy. So yeah, so if I hadn't have bought those, it probably would have been just over £50, which is really good for a week. And it might look like I don't buy much fruit and veg, but I do have a lot. I buy, you know, if I pop down to the local shop and there's something on offer, then I'll buy it. And I've got quite a lot of fruit in the fridge, and I've got loads of veg in the freezer. I really stocked up back along. I had a good old clear out and then stocked up on fresh stuff. So if you think I'm not eating much fruit and veg, I do. There you go. So I'm going to leave it there and stop waffling, and I will see you tomorrow. Right, for today's shopping, went to good old Lidls again. So I got I think it's 6 pints of semi-skim milk. I got a large Greek yogurt for me. I got a strawberry yogurt for Solomon. Some dried pork sausage for Solomon. I got some broccoli florets frozen. Some frozen fries for Solomon. Some sliced mushrooms frozen. 8 sausage rolls for Solomon. I got a garden salad and prawn cocktail in reduced fat sauce. I'm going to have that for lunch today. Oh, caramel and vanilla ice cream for Solomon. And then the meat, I got chorizo style sausages for Solomon. Some 4 breaded chicken steaks for the freezer. And some diced chicken breast for my dinners. Right, on to the next lot. So I've got some high protein tortilla wraps. I'm going to keep those in the freezer. And the same with these wholemeal sandwich thins. I'm going to keep those in the freezer. I've got some tea bags. Some low fat cottage cheese. I found a recipe online for, it's cottage cheese wraps, and you mix it with eggs. And then you do it like a flatbread. So I'm going to have a go at that. I got some reduced fat hummus. Got a pack of celery. I got some sweet peppers. I'm going to make this Hungarian dish for next week. Some sriracha hot chili sauce. That was free with the Lidls app, which was really good. I got some whole grain mustard. I got some tomatoey lentils. They were free with the Lidls app. I got some, they're supposed to be fun sized bananas, but they're quite big. Some spring onions. 2 pastries for Solomon. Some tawny tomatoes. They were on offer. I've got some mackerel fillets and spicy tomato sauce. I love those. I've got some of the snack cucumbers, the little cucumbers. They were on offer. I've got a really large swede, which is one of my favourite vegetables. A packet of crisps for Solomon. And some crispy apple flavoured slices for me. So we're on to the last leg now. So I got some kitchen cleaner, some toilet blocks, some pan au chocolat for Solomon, some passata. Now, thinking about it, yesterday's recipe for the chili, I think it would have been better with some passata in as well, just to make it a bit of a smoother sauce. Some cotton pads, a 4-pack of small sweet corns, some gravy bones for wee Dougie, some ravioli for Solomon, some multi-surface wipes for the bathroom. I got some garlic piri sauce. I'm looking for stuff to go with chicken, just to give it a bit more flavour. So I've got that. I got some olive oil spray oil, some hoisin sauce. I really love hoisin sauce. And some frosted flakes for Solomon. And the whole shopping came to £57.93, and I had a total discount with 3 items of £3.86.